You seem happy.
I am happy. You should both be happy as well. Have a drink with me. Here's to our queen. Anyone not drinking is disrespecting our queen. Do you like it? Tell me a joke, Miss Sandy of North.
I do not know any jokes.
Grey Worm.
Really?
Right.
A joke is like a story, Turkunudu. Not a true story, necessarily.
Story that's supposed to make you laugh. Ideally. Tell a joke.
Two translators are on a sinking ship. The first says, "Do you know how to swim?" The second says, "No, but I can shout for help in 19 languages."
Oh.
That is the worst joke I ever heard. Soldier all my life. Think I never hear joke?
Got a really pretty smile. Oh god, what's going on? I was at Theon's block.
The masters have come for their property.
Have my word, you'll be properly fed and clothed from now.
I have your word.
You have a child now, I've heard.
A son I've never met. How do you live with yourself? How do you tell yourself that you're decent after everything that you've done?
Catelyn Stark hated me just like you hate me. But I didn't hate her. She loved her children. I suppose all mothers do, but Catelyn and Cersei, there's a fierceness you don't often see. The things we do for love. I'll send for your baby boy. And I'll launch him into Riverrun with a catapult. Because you don't matter to me, Lord Edmure.
Jaime's back in arsehole mode again. I just put him on my like list as well.
Who goes there? Edmure Tully, son of Hoster Tully, and the rightful lord of Riverrun.
Is he going to kill Blackfish?
I demand entry.
Don't let him in.
He's the Lord of Riverrun. I have to obey his commands.
He's been their captive ever since they murdered his king at the Red Wedding.
Lower the drawbridge!
Oh dear, I thought he was the main man.
You're wrong. We've just surrendered our most valuable prisoner.
Welcome home, my lord.
Over the drawbridge.
Command all the forces within the castle to lay down their arms. Open the gates.
My lord.
Your lord has given a command.
Find the Blackfish, put him in irons, and hand him over to the Freys.
Wow. Oh, Brienne's in the shit again.
Come with us.
I've run before. In the Red Wedding, I'm not running again.
We found the Blackfish, my lord.
Good. Bring him to me.
He died, fighting my lord.
Oh, let him go, Jaime, for God's sake. Aw. Not a complete arsehole. Oh my god.
I was wrong, I admit it.
That changes nothing.
The Unsullied could mount a defense off the beachhead if the slavers'
No more
forces...
talking from you. Your talking gave us this. The pyramid is the only place in the city we can defend. We stay here.
And then?
We wait for them to come to us. And we fight them.
Oh my god. Oh, I wonder if it's a dragon. That'd be awesome if that's a dragon's landed. It's not, is it? Yes! That was cool. Oh, hello.
Again.
They attacked a nearby sept and murdered the villagers. Why do you want them?
Same reason. They killed a friend of mine.
You've got friends?
Not anymore. They're mine.
You can have one of them.
2.
They die.
They all bloody die. Except this one here. I've only got one of them.
No.
Chop off one hand.
We gave you 2 of the 3 out of respect for your loss.
You're getting old, Clegane.
He's not.
You ought to join us. We could use you. Cold winds are rising in the north.
And you're going to go stop them.
Good and bad, young and old. The things we're fighting will destroy them all alike. It's not too late for you.
I hope he does join them. I think that's the waif. I think everyone's the waif now. What's she doing? Oh god. There she is. That's the way. Oh, how's she going to fight with the...
If you'd have done your job, she would have died painlessly.
Come on, Arya. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, Waif's like Terminator, isn't she? When she's running. She's going to catch her straight away, I reckon. She's going to catch her. There she... Ah! Get up! Gotta get up! Right, here she comes. She needs help from someone. Kind of leaving clues everywhere, are you?
That won't help you.
That's a good idea. It's better in the dark, isn't she?
You told her to kill me.
Yes. But here you are. And there she is. Finally, a girl is no one.
A girl is Arya Stark of Winterfell. And I'm going home.
Ah, good. And that was episode 8, season 6, Game of Thrones, No One. Yeah, a bit better than the last episode, but still, it's a hell of a lot to fit in these next 2 episodes. So these better be really, really, really good. Because I've liked season 6, don't get me wrong, but it's still not caught me on fire yet. Do you know what I mean? It's not really kind of got me. So there's only 2 episodes left, so these better be good ones. So we started with the Hound, and he's basically chasing these guys that had wiped out all his villager friends. And he's going down. He suddenly he sees, I think, 4 of them around a campfire, sort of messing around, and he just charges in there with an axe and just takes the whole lot out, which was awesome. One of the most disgusting scenes is when he brings the axe up between the guy's legs, and I don't even want to know what drops out, but it doesn't look very good. Then later on, he's walking along a track and he meets up with the leaders of the Brotherhood who we saw before, and obviously when I said that I thought the Brotherhood were really nice, clearly they weren't happy about what these guys had done either, and because they were actually on the verge of being hung. And then a really funny kind of face-off between the Hound and the Brotherhood of who wanted who, and the Hound said, no, the guy of the Brotherhood said, well, I'll let you have 1, and the Hound said, I want 2, and it just went back and forth. It was quite funny, and in the end the Hound just kicked over the logs they were stood on. But that was funny. But they also asked him to join, and he didn't say no, so that would be really cool if the Hound joined them, because he needs something. But I don't know where the stories would go if he did join them. I still feel that his future is somewhere else. I know what the dream would be that the Brotherhood joined Jon and Sansa, but I know that won't happen, but that would be the dream. And then Arya joins them as well. Oh, it'd be great. But yeah, I don't see that happening somehow. But yeah, so we'll have to see where that story goes. In Meereen, we had a really funny scene with Tyrion, Grey Worm and Missandei. Tyrion was basically trying to get them drunk. And there was some really funny dialogue where they were like trying to tell jokes and stuff like that. It was brilliant, absolutely classic. Now I've got completely confused at this point, because later on Meereen got attacked by a fleet from the Masters. Have I missed something there? I thought there was peace, and I thought they agreed to the deal. I don't really get it. Is the reason that they're attacking because they know Daenerys isn't there and they think it's for the taking? Is that why they did it? Because that completely confused me as to who it was. When I saw the ships there, I actually thought it was Yara and Theon's, but no. So I didn't quite get what was going on then. And then they managed to sort of retreat to the big pyramid because they said that's where they're going to make their stand. And then who should come through the door get off the dragon, come through the door, but Daenerys. That was brilliant. So I take it she's going to have the Dothraki army with her now, who should deal with them ships quite easily, hopefully. But I am really glad that she's back now. So this is going to be, that's one story that's done. So now she's back at Marine. So yeah, let's see where this goes. At King's Landing, we had the Faith Militant, is that their name? They turned up to escort Cersei because the High Sparrow wanted to see her, and Cersei refused to go. So I'm not going. So the High Sparrow can come here. He's welcome here, but I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving here. And so they started getting a bit aggressive. They said, if you don't, we'll have to use force. And then the Mountain just sort of stands in front of her. And I thought, it's not going to happen. And Cersei went, I choose force, which was brilliant. Dare I say it, I'm actually liking Cersei a little bit now. Oh, I feel dirty saying that, but she has been actually quite good these last few episodes. But I make a vow, she's never getting into my like list ever, but I am liking her stuff at the minute. It's quite good. And with that, obviously, one of the militants sort of went to attack the Mountain and just shoved this spiked club thing straight into his chest, and it didn't even affect him. And the Mountain, I think, just basically ripped his head off, I think, or something disgusting like that. You didn't actually see it, but yeah. Cersei then said, I think you should go back to the High Sparrow and say that he's welcome to come here. And then they went. Later on, she was summoned to the main throne room because there was going to be like an announcement. And she wasn't allowed to go near Tom, and she had to go and stand in the sort of the balcony. And Tommen said that her trial for her and Marjorie and Loras, I think, were coming up, and that he had made a decision to ban fighting by combat as a result, which I think is fair play, to be honest. Even though it completely screws Cersei up big time, that's her plan gone out the window. But I never understood that as a way of settling a trial. It's ridiculous. It's just completely ridiculous. So yeah, I'm sort of glad that's been done, but Cersei is completely screwed now, big time. In Bravos, Lady Crane has obviously nursed Arya back to some kind of normality, but like I thought would happen, she sort of walked out the room to get some more milk of the poppy, and yeah, she turned round and there was someone stood there, and obviously it was the waif without a doubt. And she killed her. The noise woke Arya up, and she went out to look and could see that Lady Crane had been killed. And then obviously she was confronted with the waif and just jumped out the balcony. And there was a long run chasing each other. And Waif did her impression of the Terminator, and it reopened the wounds because she fell down the stairs, and it reopened her stomach. So she was able to get back to her kind of little hidey place where she's been staying. And the waif followed her there, locked the door behind her, and Arya got out the needle, and Waif said, that's not going to help. So you know that's not going to help. And with that, Arya kind of chopped down the other candle that was giving the light room, and the whole room went black. Now obviously she trained blind for obviously quite a long time, and that obviously gave her the advantage. The next scene, we're in the house of the Black and White, where Jaqen H'ghar sees this trail of blood going off down into the catacombs. So he follows it down and looks at all the faces, and one of them is the waif, which was brilliant. Oh, Arya's done it. She's done it. As he turned round, Arya stood there with the needle pointing at him, saying, "You sent her to kill me," and he didn't deny it. And he finally said, "So finally, you are no one." And she said, "No, I'm Arya Stark." And I was like, oh my god, that was so good. And I thought she was going to kill him. I actually thought she was going to kill him, but I guess that's the end of him now, because she's going to be on her way back to Westeros now, and he seemed to just sort of let her go, and that seemed to be it. Got banging music next door now. Whoa, go for it. And I'm going to carry on with the music. It's fine. And at River Run, we had Bran and Pod met up with Jaime. That was a really nice scene. I love it when those two together. It kind of flashbacks, you know. But I think now that is the last time they're going to see each other. I think. I really do. And basically Bran said, look, you know, if I can talk Blackfish round and get him to take his army up north to help fight with Sansa, will you let them pass, you know, without any... And Jaime said, yeah, I'll give you my word. If you can get them to leave, then that's fine, we'll let them leave, it's not a problem, his job's done, sorted. But no, Blackfish wouldn't budge an inch. He said, no, I'm not leaving, I don't care, I'm not leaving. So obviously it came to a head that Jaime had to attack, but the only way he did it, he talked to his nephew. I can't never remember his name, but he spoke to Blackfish's nephew. Went in a bit of an arsehole mode. He threatened to throw his newborn baby basically well, it's not newborn now, is he? He'd be 2 now, wouldn't he? 2 or 3. He said, I'm going to throw him on a catapult if you don't go with the plan that I've got. So reluctantly he went with the plan, and they allowed, obviously because he's their actual lord to Riverrun, they let him in. It was against Blackfish's wish that they would let him in, but they let him in, and as soon as they let him in, he told them to lower the drawbridge, and they had to do it. So Jaime's men went in. Brienne was able to escape with Pod in a small boat. Blackfish could have gone with them, and I wish he had. But then, in another way, if he had gone with them, I think Jaime would have pursued, and it would have been bloodshed all round. So instead, Blackfish stayed, and he did get killed in combat. And there's a really touching scene as Brienne and Pod are sailing off. Jaime could see them and sort of put his hand up in sort of acknowledgement, and she did the same back. And I think that's the final goodbye. I don't think those two are going to see each other again, but you never know. They might do. Jaime just wants to get back with Cersei. He's like, ugh. So hopefully now he's done that, and it's a very quick story as well. It's a little bit similar to Dawn in a way, where it's just like boom, done. And I think next episode he'll be back, because I think he's got to get back for Cersei. I think, and I think he'll be back there really, really soon. I think he's not going to hang on there. He's going to leave and go straight back. It's a shame, because I think that Blackfish's army would have really helped the cause for Sansa. But not to worry. I still think, I'm going to call it, that I think Jon Snow, they're going to attack with their 2,500 men that they've got. They're going to get almost slaughtered, and at the last minute, Peter Baelish is going to come over the horizon with his Vale army. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, we shall see. So yes, that was I really did enjoy that episode, and it's really leading up now to these final 2 episodes. Episode 9's always normally a corker. Wasn't in the last series, but I think it will be in this one. So yeah, I'm excited now. Only got 2 left to go. So yeah, please take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching. Remember, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I shall see you in episode 9. Oh God, take care of yourselves. See you soon. Bye.